Please, no Bleach versus Naruto. Please, no Bleach versus Naruto. Please, for the love of
ruined
God.
my cold open again.
God,
Welcome
can we
back
start over?
to Mehcast Reacts Death Battle Volume
We get it. You
4.
don't want to see the Bleach episode. We get
Ben,
it.
Ben is out of town this week, so we're recording this in advance so that we can actually have some fucking content. And I
Right
swore
after-
again
yeah,
within the
right.
first 27
But
seconds,
first,
so
a
we're
message
getting
from Blue
demonetized.
Apron. Our
No,
sponsor.
hang on. Before we start, so for Volume 3, you guys probably already know, but we lost a tiny bit of audio and had to record some stuff and make a Frankenstein out of it. Thank you, Alex. I'm sure you've done this already.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
special thanks
totally
to
here the whole time.
Logitech, who makes the G635 headset, which is really fucking good. It has nice audio quality, a nice quality microphone, a bunch of buttons that are actually really useful, and one of the shittiest pack-in cables I've ever fucking dealt with. Thank you very much, Logitech. That thing.
Whoa, calm down,
created a
James
short
Rolfe.
Within the first 2 months of me fucking using it. I didn't use this headset until a couple of weeks ago, and it's been fucking up on me ever since.
Alex, contain the calamity that is your mam race.
Before we start, so done.
I'm
You know,
calm.
hang on. Gizmo, hang on. Before we start this, so you'll know if the audio stops, right? You'll be able to fix it.
Oh,
right?
I have switched. I am using my Uproar wireless headphones,
Okay.
so we are
Oh,
not
nice.
going to have any dropouts. These
Okay,
things.
Okay. Let's spin the
Good.
wheel of morality.
Yes, let's
All right.
spin. Let's do this.
Let's
baby.
wheel of morality.
Oh,
Turn,
Bucky Hair
turn.
versus
Please
Star
don't give
Fox.
us Bleach versus
Peach versus
Naruto.
Zelda.
What are we gonna get?
The Microsoft Clip versus
come
Bunsy
on.
Buddy. Come on. Do it.
Clippy versus Bonzi? No.
Oh, it's
I just-
Thor versus Vegeta.
good
It's actually
one.
a good Thor one. versus Job.
It's a good one.
Thor
Oh,
versus It's a
yes.
good one when I'm
Oh.
drunk. And I'm drunk right now. Let's do this shit.
This
Clippy
is a
versus,
matchup that makes full
Clippy
sense.
versus Bonzi, buddy? Did they actually do that?
Wait, what?
So, you know, the Microsoft.
I just started
like,
streaming our
look-
Discord. Oops.
the Microsoft Paperclip versus Bonzi Buddy. It's a real death. You
No,
gotta
it's not. He's full of shit. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Here
Ben.
we go. Yes.
No, not you,
Yeah.
Ben. Like, other Ben from Deathbound. I'm not even fucking drunk. I'm hopped up on caffeine.
And Vegeta, the god of arrogance.
Shakes when they appear, and the earth trembles when they approach. No world.
But only one of them
Oh,
takes
guys,
half an I episode
think
to
this is
charge
the
up an attack.
I think this is the second time Vegeta has actually appeared on Death Battle.
Yes.
Outside of
Yeah,
a joke.
first
are you
was,
talking about?
It was
Is
first one
him
was
versus
Shadow
Shadow?
versus Vegeta.
Yeah.
Then the next time he appeared was DBX where he fought against the Zod.
But what,
Then
are we?
it was
Are we
just
not?
one.
Are we not counting that joke episode where he fought Mewtwo?
No, we're not counting that.
No, we're not
Okay.
counting that.
They buffed Thor up so much.
What is this from?
Remember that time 4 fought 100 Pikachus?
No.
What was that from?
DBX.
No,
Greatest
the live
foe,
action
New
footage
Master
they had earlier. What
69.
was that from?
I don't
No
know.
idea.
Good question.
Greatest foe, Noob Master 69.
I just said that.
I'm
Thanks,
guessing
Paul.
that's a reference to the movie.
And
Yeah.
end game.
Endgame. Yep.
Oh god! The Twin Towers are there, and then Thor showed up and they
It was the
weren't.
1960s, okay? Cut them some slack.
Oh no!
Please tell me Thor doesn't get naked in that shot.
9/11 was
I
an
feel like I've
Asgard
seen this
job.
episode like 3 times this year. So I know this like episode like the back of my hand.
Asgard did 9/11, guys. It's official.
No!
No, no. Absolutely.
No.
Earth or lava cannot melt steel beams.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Odin thought those twin towers looked ugly as shit and struck them down.
No, stop. There's taking a joke too far, and then there's blaming it on the Asgardians. All right.
Seamus, welcome to my show.
That is also partially my show. This is how
Yeah,
you know I'm not a regular here, because of the shit like this.
This has been a running gag. in these little productions of ours for a while now, blaming everyone and everything possible for 9/11.
You know what? I think Seamus
Oh,
did
why
not
would you
even-
reference? Why would you reference like Avengers 200 there? Why would you reference that?
Oh,
Nobody
God.
liked that.
Yeah, Avengers 200.
That's one of the worst
Trash.
storylines of all time.
Yeah, they actually referenced that for power
Why does he
scaling.
have 2 hammers? Why does he have 2 Mjolnirs? What the fuck is up with his
that
hand there?
he got the second hammer from another 4.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course he
called
did.
Thunder- Yeah, like there was a guy called Thunderstrike. It's a really weird thing.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I remember Thunderstrike, but that wasn't a Mjolnir.
Oh, thank God he
That was
doesn't get naked there.
I know, but you know, people don't really care when
Yeah,
it comes
this-
to norms.
Also, he got 2 hammers from the Bull Rock.
Look
That
at
hammer's
that thing of
that
beauty.
is awesome.
The shame of that axe is that he only used it once.
Stormbreaker is a great axe.
It is absolutely.
They did a total
Underused.
justice in Infinity War, didn't they? Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then they...
Boomstick for me! Boom!
Oh my God!
Boomstick worthy.
How was Boomstick
Oh
worthy?
my
Dream
God,
will make you
Boomstick is
worthy.
worthy.
Everyone's worthy nowadays. If Jane Foster's worthy, Boomstick is. No
Yeah.
debate.
I didn't
No
accept
debate there.
Boomstick being more worthy than Jane fucking Foster.
Jane Foster has cancer. That means she's worthy. Boomstick's an alcoholic, so that means he's worthy. I don't
Thor,
make the
Love
rules,
and
guys.
Wonder.
Love and Thunder, more like
Are you
it.
trying to tell me that Asgardian's blood is filled with ale? Is that why he's worthy?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Boomstick has drank
Yes.
that
That's not
much.
wrong.
Literally, his bloodstream is made of alcohol at this point.
Boomstick has drank so
He's
much
got
ale
some
and
blood in his
alcohol.
alcohol stream.
The Sentry is strong enough to contend with the
But wait, how does that explain Captain America? Is the super soldier serum just like absinthe or something? I'm very
Yes.
confused.
Yes. Okay, so the guy who made the super soldier serum was German. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, guys. Oh, and he was also played by Stanley Tucci.
Look at all the Earths.
Back when the
So many
MCU
Earths.
was all about making real movies.
Woo! I miss those days.
Can we go back to those days?
I want to.
Reject modernity, return to Sam Raimi.
Reject modernity, return to monkey.
Yeah. I want, okay, Gorilla
You
Grodd,
can tell.
please
Look at
direct.
that awful outfit from the
No.
90s.
If Brad were in this
Awful.
chat, he'd turn into Infant Ape.
Gorilla Grodd, please consider directing the next MCU film.
We're going
It'll
to
be
make
better
America
than the end of
broad
She-Hulk.
again.
It'll be way
But
better than
Alex-
the end of She-Hulk.
Alex, wait.
Fuck She-Hulk. I mean, I would, but not that version.
Alex, wait. Here's the thing. You would get Grodd saying that he would make America Grodd again.
Oh
Fuck
God!
that
Legends of Tomorrow.
moment.
It used to be a somewhat good Doctor Who knockoff, and then it turned into absolute cringe. It didn't take that long. Only took till season 2.
Look at how much
Still.
they buffed Thor.
I mean, yeah, it's bonkers how much they did. And yet he was still
bonkers. Of course they're gonna give a lot of attention to
versus
him.
Capcom 3. Can anyone explain that?
That's
No,
That's
they
pretty
can't.
solid proof that they've been pirating that they're using the IMAX footage, because that's only available.
Meanwhile, on Planet Vegeta,
Baja is still hot.
King Vegeta, I have urgent news. Speak, Rega. Bardock's got absolutely mad, sire. Frieza! What's all the commotion about? Oh, he's been telling everyone that Frieza plans to destroy Vegeta. Wait, my son, the planet, or me?
My son, the
Yes,
planet, or me?
genocide.
Okay, they're cutting back and forth between, like, Kai footage and Dragon Ball Z footage.
No, not Dragon Ball Z footage. The orange brick slash
entire race.
Ash-
Did Vegeta just
Ash-
dab when he dashed, by the way?
Not Steel
He
Book.
fucking dabbed.
This like Tien.
He fucking
That's a
dabbed.
CFS reference.
Oh, hey, the colored manga. That's really good.
I want to mention age
Oh look,
68,
it's super.
Guys, age 68. He's just 1 year behind 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
Why are you using the orange bricks? The fucking
you,
dragon
Queen.
boxes were out by now. Why are you using
Hell,
the orange
hell,
bricks?
Because
the
orange
steel
bricks are
book.
good.
Fuck
Yours
you,
are
Sonny
steel books
Volgarod.
are better.
I cannot understand a word you are saying. Talk once.
The
Okay,
steel books were out.
am I... Yeah, between the steel books... Between the steel books and the dragon boxes and Kai, they have no excuse to be using the footage they're using.
To be fair, they're probably using copies they had to legally buy, since
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
You can... Okay, first off, no. They
my
had to
God!
have pirated the fucking Infinity War footage they used. Because that was the IMAX version. which
Even
is
Will
only
Ferrell's
available as a
impressed.
web rip.
However, is the one inherent to his Saiyan
And now it's
psychology.
4x3.
Saiyan survives a life
Or
or
is that a
death
crop of the
struggle. Their power
16.9?
increases exponentially.
I think that's a crop.
No,
think it's a
that's
crop.
not the that's not a crop because that's not
Oh.
that's Kai. That is clearly Kai.
Now it's the 16:9.
Yeah, now it's the
freezes defeat
orange
at the hands of this
bricks.
Earthbound Super Saiyan.
No, because the framing is fucked up.
I didn't know you were one of those people who complained about, oh my god, a third of the frame is gone, therefore the entire
That's
series is
bad,
ruined.
though. That's bad,
Oh,
though.
it's more than
That is
that.
bad.
That Seamus.
I'm being hyperbolic in fairness.
Okay, to be fair on Death Battle, does it really matter that much? Does it
Yes.
really matter? I don't know. I
It's
mean,
Mr.
Yes,
it's a
you always
Excel.
put-
Oh, his back is broken.
RGS, you were saying something?
Yes, because you always put
He
your best
dyed
foot
his
forward.
hair red.
Hang on, guys, let RGS talk, please.
I said yes because you always put your best foot forward.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Oh, they took the Dragon Ball Super stuff into the consideration. The manga, yeah.
You don't do that because the
Using
manga's
some
different from the
Kakarot.
anime.
Yeah, they're using the manga
Even
as
though,
a base.
you know,
using-
the manga did tell you to go watch the fucking movie at one point.
Yeah,
Actually,
that
twice.
was after like the Tournament of Power arc, yeah.
Actually, they
Yeah,
did it twice because they told you to go
No, they
watch
did
the
it 3
fucking
times.
movie for,
hit 3 times.
Superhero,
They hit
yeah.
3 times.
Dragon Battle of God.
Yeah,
God's
the
Resurrection
Super
F.
movies. The super movies are canon to the manga.
Yeah, because it's a Dragon Ball Z movie, keep in mind. That's the thing.
I want to mention the biggest difference between the manga and the anime is that in
Fuck
the
you,
anime,
Beerus!
in the anime, Goku and Vegeta absorbed the God forms into their base, but in the manga, they did not. It's weird.
Power itself becomes incomprehensible.
Yeah, no, that's incomprehensible is putting it lightly.
Yeah.
Destruction energy. And when he does, he can perform Hakai and erase your ass from existence entirely. It erases
Goodbye.
physically,
I-
spiritually, and even temporally. As in it wipes you from time
And
He
he
just
can
killed
erase.
the main villain from Dr. Slump.
Yep.
Yes.
He killed the main villain of Dr. Slump. I'm sure Fran would be very happy to hear that.
I've done it, Kakarot! I've shaved my eyebrows! I'm more powerful than you!
Didn't
I am Super
Goku have
Saiyan.
shaved eyebrows in Super Saiyan 3?
Yes.
Don't talk about that.
But Super Saiyan 3 is one of the good forms.
It is. We still don't talk
Taking the
about it.
powers of Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Red versus Blue makes
Huh.
purple. Therefore, I'm more powerful, Kakarot. Seriously, we're just gonna watch Vegeta get Ed jobs harder than Chad ever does in Bleach.
Who here
Dude,
has not
you-
seen this
you-
episode?
Ben has shown me this episode multiple times, like in this year alone.
But a husband and a father as well.
What'd you say, Gizmo?
Yeah, like who here has not seen this episode yet?
I've seen it.
I have...
Alex?
Alex seen it, I think.
I saw-
Death Battle I haven't
I think I saw like a tiny bit of it, but then I went.
I want to be a Super Saiyan. I wanna. Super Saiyan.
Alright, let's watch one of my all-time favorite animations they've done.
Time
It's so
for a
good.
death battle!
Let's do it! I love the music, by the way.
Ka ka ka.
This is when they actually did full on vocal tracks. Like, yeah, we actually got our first one tonight. Vocal track fully.
Oh,
Yep,
this
I
vocal
think
track is
the first one
awesome.
tonight. It is. Oh, I hope green
What Super
reference.
Saiyan Green? Did you see that?
That's a reference to Super Broly.
Hammer at me again, and my business will be polishing my gloves upon your face.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's Nick Landis, and I believe Jonas.
Yeah,
Scott
Landon
is
Pator.
voicing,
Or Lenny
Thor.
Pater.
Yeah, I'm glad
The
I'm not the only one who thought it
characterization
was
was
pronounced
amazing.
that way.
Here
Yeah, the
we go.
music in this is so sick. Let's
This
get
is,
that.
it's kind of...
Daka 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 daka.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not immortal.
I love how he doesn't waste any time pulling out his fucking backup gear.
Oh.
Like, I've got
Oh.
cool shit. I'm going to show it to you.
I have evolved beyond gods.
At the very least, the character writing is
Oh,
actually
so
decent.
cool!
Character writing's some of the best. Oh, look at him go!
Yeah, it's like Thor's just minding his own business, and then Vegeta.
My God,
is
even
being
reference
a
of the line
dickhead.
he did against Frieza. Oh shit!
Oh!
I like how Thor's just kind of minding his own business, and
This
then
is
Vegeta's
next
being a
level
dick out
effects,
in the
by the way,
woods.
for what we've seen tonight. This is like the best.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh!
Really, Vegeta? You thought you were gonna?
Immediately shows us the power of Thor.
Oh, well, it's not worthy.
Oh, here we go!
Oh my God!
Oh!
Oh!
As a god such as
God,
yourself,
such yourself, you fear.
Oh!
Is a god such as yourself capable of experiencing fear?
So good.
This is so fucking cool. I love this so much.
Yeah.
This is hype.
That's right. You beat that Fabio cosplayer, Vegeta. You beat Dopo.
Oh shit, no he's 3 from 4. 4 is just Odin 4.
Yeah, he's tapped into the fucking Odin force.
Oh, it's so fucking awesome.
The music
I am
is
not
really
Thor,
helping.
god of hammers. I am Thor, god of thunder. Hear me.
Oh, come on, dude.
God of
Oh,
lightning
You're
strike.
the best voice acting.
Oh, here he comes.
you're heaven's wrath.
I feel like both voice actors really gave it their all in this one.
Oh yeah, they gave an F strength.
So good!
Oh, dude, get that lower ending though.
Yeah.
Wow, Vegeta, you actually made us some damage for quite a bit there.
Oh!
Yes.
Ah!
Yes.
Yes. Fuck
Do
yes.
it.
Oh, that is fucking cool.
Oh, that's metal.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yo!
Yes.
That is really
Oh, I get it. Thor won.
I think we know where this is
It's
going.
time for
Oh,
routine
yeah.
battle.
I'm sorry. That's the best episode we've seen all night. There's no question.
Who was strong
All week, you mean?
being up against the
Let's watch the results and then we'll decide.
Both
Oh.
power far in excess of destroying a single universe.
It's always tough to get an exact number for
People
critical
nitpick this
systems.
because they
You should see the
use.
Dragon Ball
they
fanboys
didn't-
with
We can't combine the size of
People
the
nitpick this
universe.
particular aspect because they didn't use the god-based Vegeta, but they're
The
using the
problem
manga.
is,
And the
it
manga
is so incalculable because there's no
Yeah.
point after the
Yeah.
Cell Saga.
Yeah.
They didn't
And
even bother.
here's one of the problems. There's no through line to the anime that actually works.
yeah.
Yeah.
The manga
Because
is a little,
they're-
makes a little.
Yeah. There's
The
connective tissue between Dragon Ball through to the Super manga, but for the Dragon Ball anime through into the Dragon Ball Super anime, there is so much shit that you can't actually, like, figure out and work with, and you might as well just discard it entirely and just use the movies, you know?
I agree. That's why Death Battle used the manga version, because that was far ahead, and it just made more logical sense. I mean, I get using some of the anime stuff, because anything the manga versions can do, potentially can do the anime versions done too, but it's weird. But I do understand them using the manga Vegeta for this episode, not the super version.
Well, the anime...
They didn't use Blue Evolved like at all, did they? They didn't even acknowledge that.
The anime versions also have wildly inconsistent power scaling because
Absolutely.
in filler episodes, random shit just happens. Like the fucking Z
You can't
fighters.
tell me that, like, potential evolved Gohan, Ultimate Gohan is stronger than a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, for instance.
That doesn't make sense, yeah.
And then you have, like, the fucking Z fighters beating the Ginyu Force, like the human Z fighters, you know?
Let me mention this. Let me mention this. No.
Keep in
Let me
mind that
mention
was
this.
the afterlife.
Let me mention this. The Universe 6 Saiyans in the anime are Super Saiyan God level in their base forms. Not in the manga, in the anime. Which makes the manga more consistent in its power scaling, because it makes no sense for those Saiyans to be as powerful as a Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, and then you have, like, stuff where it's very clear that Toyotaro read a summary of the dub script of an anime episode online, and sorry, not Toyotaro, but like the guys.
You have no idea how many people have taken
at-
literal translations of things, like to try and gauge power scaling for like a decade. It's
But there are times where like Funimation hews closer to the Japanese side of things than Toei does sometimes. Like the Super Anime, hey, for the subs will just like a bunch of that stuff references shit from the Funimation dubs sometimes. Whereas
That's
Funimation
weird, yeah.
and like goes back and fixes it, and I don't know how that happened.
That's weird. That's really weird.
It's like somebody, it's like the people who are writing the Super Anime, they're like going on to English Wikipedia and using that as a summary for the writing for
Oh, by the
Super.
way, Alex, the episode that comes after this one is Omni-Man versus
Homelander.
Yeah.
Homelander, yeah?
Oh,
The winner is Chris Hemsworth.
All right. I don't think it's any debate, right? It's not a debate, right?
not.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to the top there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll even
the
say,
entire thing.
like, our peak episode was the two Wolfie boys fighting, and I'm gonna say that this is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that top set.
And even
that top
even
small.
though it's only by a smidge.
Yeah. It's just
Dear God,
there's
those
so
endings
much.
are great. Excuse me.
Oh, well, there's so much right here with the animation, the set, the character writing, the depth, just the voice acting. That final flash is one of the best final flashes I have ever heard. It is the best.
Animator really goes like above and beyond, like he hasn't done in years.
Yeah,
It sounds like it sounds
Lanny's
like
a
mere
better
moment,
Vegeta than Chris
all you'll
Sabat
be
at this
feeling is oblivion!
it's great. All right, we're on agreement, so we're just gotta go into the wheel. God help us. Let's
Wheel
do this.
morality, please don't give us
Luffy
Bleach
versus
versus
Carnage.
Naruto.
I can't
Stop
wait for
tempting
Luffy
fate.
versus
Luffy versus Carnage.
the
Oh,
Tomato Tomato.
We already know where this is going.
yes.
We already know where this is going. We already know where this is going.
Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Before we start this, I'm just going to sneak this up here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No disagreements.
We
disagreements
already know where
whatsoever.
this is going. We already know.
Oh, baby. Oh, two
That's
back-to-back
happening.
10 out of 10s. We're eating good today. All right, let me get this episode up. Oh, we're eating good. This is great. This is great.
Incredible.
This is beautiful.
I'm crying.
Oh my God, Chuck Norris made me cry.
No, he allowed you to cry.
Don't you know? The only time that Chuck Norris ever cried is at his own funeral. It's one of the many facts of this.
That cough was so hard
Yep.
that I gave myself a late cramp.
When he's pushing up, he's
Armor
pushing
and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Wait,
No.
Rooster
doesn't go to-
Joestar. Wait, what?
they used to disappear this time.
Hey, they had to. There's an edit going around from a while ago before Death Battle's thing of Chuck Norris sprite, but what it basically was JoJo's grandpa being edited.
That was
to
before
look
JoJo became popular, if I recall, right? Especially before Part
Politically
3.
known to be conservative. That's based.
Yeah. Chuck Norris trained a bunch of big Hollywood martial artists, and do you know who his sensei was?
Bruce Lee.
Bruce motherfucking Lee.
That's
And do you
amazing.
know who Chuck Norris's sparring buddy was?
Who?
None other than one of the Belgian karate champions, one of the best Belgian karate champions, the muscles from Brussels himself, Jean-Claude Van fucking Damme!
God damn!
Yeah.
Seamus, speak to us.
It's a hell of a fucking lineage there.
Seamus, speak!
I think Seamus
died
is fucking
from
Wait until
dead.
they get a little Chuck Kwando. There you go.
I think Seamus is dead. I press F, guys.
F.
You said something, RGS. What did you say?
I said Seamus is fucking dead.
Oh, you know you left.
He's dead.
Chuck
hype
Norris
was too
fucking
much.
killed him.
This episode was so good, it killed him. He hasn't even watched it, and it's that good.
Chuck can kick a man so hard that he does 6 backflips. Fires a machine gun, then it can actually hold without reloading, and even transform into fucking animals.
That is fucking awesome.
Still better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yep.
Eat your heart out, Steven Seagal. Chuck Norris had the better environmental.
That chainsaw knew exactly
arts
when to
movie.
stop.
Held a chainsaw blade like that.
The chainsaw blade stopped before Chuck Norris's hand grabbed it. It just knew better.
He even had to create his own pants with a secret gusset to keep
I'm not gonna lie, I legitimately
Secret
coughed so
gusset.
hard I give myself a leg cramp.
Chuck Norris action jeans.
I might actually need to get a pair of those if they still make them.
Yeah.
Yeah, action
You know
teams
what?
are
I
the
wouldn't be
best. Let me know how
surprised.
that goes.
Oh my god!
The fact.
I need to get
I need to make a confession, guys. I'm a fake Chuck Norris fan. I only own a couple of his movies.
You suck!
Inside
Yeah,
Chuck Norris
but
is a
here's
smaller,
in my
tougher Chuck
defense.
Norris.
In
Chuck
my
Norris
defense,
cannot
the
scramble an
Blu-ray
egg.
for the Delta
There is no
Force
global
costs
warming.
like
Chuck
$100
Norris was
bucks.
cold, so he turned up the
Hang
sun.
on, we're
Chuck
missing his
promised
facts.
never to go to skydiving again. 1 Grand Canyon is enough.
I can't believe it. Chuck Norris running around.
Those are just a few of the ones that we know.
That's fucking awesome.
Legend has it that beneath his
Oh.
magnificent beard lies a third fist.
Oh, is there really?
Hey, Family Guy proved it.
Yeah.
Yo, he fucking.
I still can't get rid of that.
The man who tag teamed with God.
A beer shower.
Many different vehicles, speedboats, helicopters, a motorcycle that shoots rockets, and weaponized dolphins.
Fuck you,
Oh,
Knight
let's-
Rider.
oh,
Of course,
let's
there's
never
a motorcycle that does that.
Oh, guys, let's never forget the time he was in Expendables 2.
Yes.
He showed up,
So
pointed his
good.
gun, and everyone died.
That was fucking awesome. I love the
He killed everybody with his
character-
gun before firing his two
Stallone's
rounds.
character said, "Yes, I heard you
Wait, wait,
got
wait,
hit by a king cobra."
Alex, we're actually gonna get to that joke. We're actually gonna get to that.
Well, go listen.
Massive amount of chest hair. Although infinite and a source of power, it makes him easily grabbable, and even once aided in his own, death at the hands
You know,
of Lee.
I can't. Bruce Lee is essentially stronger than Chuck Norris, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce Lee
Rest in
is still
peace, Bruce
pound
Lee.
for pound the strongest martial artist of all time. Like
Yeah.
that
Well, he
man
was.
hit like a fucking truck.
It's just that Chuck Norris was like his.
There it is.
There it is. Yep. Here it
Oh,
is.
I love this scene.
King Cobra. Yeah, it was. But after 5 days of agonizing pain,
The Cobra.
Everyone hand
Their look on their faces, they're like, what the hell?
Oh, incredible! Incredible!
And
What a
dead.
good line.
I don't.
What a
I'm not the
good
biggest fan of the Expendables movies, but That was fucking gold.
Expendables 2 is one of my favorite action
Yeah.
movies of all time. I'll be back.
It's way
You
better
want
than
it, man?
Expendables.
Oh,
Expendables 3 was a
oh
mistake.
God, that is a morbid image.
Here's my
Yeah.
favorite god.
Segata Sanshiro.
Yeah,
I have that
he is
Sega
my
Saturn.
religion.
I have that Sega Saturn.
I have a Sega Saturn in my room.
Play it before you. Men.
By the way, guess who
Women.
plays Segata Sanshiro?
Who?
I have.
The original Kamen Rider himself.
Oh,
Yes,
What?
Crispy Hongo.
Yep.
His theme song orders others to play Sega Saturn until your fingers break.
If they ever bring Sega Saturn games, and I mean all of them, to like digital storefronts, he has to be the one to advertise them.
Yes.
Segata Sanshiro is in the Project X Zone games.
Oh, and he's
Yes,
also
he
in Sega Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed.
Technically, he's technically in them. And Project Cross,
Look at that.
Oh,
Look
and
at
he
that.
also
Zone
fought
3
against.
there as a
Oh, and also
summoning,
Sonic
like
beat
assisting
him.
a character.
Oh, guys,
Oh, hey,
this is
Soccer
canon in
Wars.
Project X Zone 2. This is canon.
This is canon.
Dude, Sega Saturn.
That's
Very disappointing.
Oh, bro. I throw you.
Oh my God.
He Mission Impossibled himself into Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Man, that Disney reboot sure is weird.
Look how everybody stopped.
Segata Sanshiro is Santa Claus.
I guess that's when they got the idea for Violent Night.
Let's see you do that, Power Rangers.
See, guys, violence solves everything.
Including rivalries with your video game companies.
Exactly. I mean, look, Nintendo
Oh.
launched a missile at them.
Yeah.
apparently resides on the roof of the Sega HQ.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Crypto's on the glass.
A missile of that size would travel around 3,600 miles per hour, something that no window pane in existence could possibly withstand. Just to stop it without cracking the glass, Segata would have had to make the missile weigh less than it should upon contact with it. The only possible explanation is that Segata is simply exempt from the laws of physics and theoretically capable of almost anything.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still flying on that missile to this day.
He's dead. Oh.
No.
Rest in peace, Segata
Rest in
Sanshiro.
peace.
Did he?
Parting words from the Japanese
Nani?
announcer claims that Segata will always live on in our hearts. But also he lived on
In Japan's time of greatest need, Segata Sanshiro will make his triumphant return from faraway Avalon. He's currently challenging King Arthur to a push-up competition.
Oh, and he also
And
fights
he's still
Archie Sonic.
doing.
Yeah, they'll get into that. But yeah, he falls from the sky in the commercial. That's canon.
He mentored the main character in ways of martial arts while claiming to have once been a great hero himself.
Then in 2012, as
Yes.
Yes.
There's the technicality.
Yes.
a man bearing a giant Sega Saturn on his back was seen steering.
Yes, there he is.
Why couldn't he have been an actual racer?
In 2013, when Segata Sanshiro himself crashed a Sega sound unit his own theme song live on stage.
He looks good, man.
Oh yeah,
Let's
this guy's in
destroy.
great fucking shape. He was in he was in the last
Oh, here it is.
film.
Sonic the Hedgehog comic, a familiar
Only Archie Sonic could defeat Segata Sanshiro.
which is our own Earth 3,000 years in the future.
God
There's
damn.
one logical conclusion. Segata's not only alive, he's immortal.
May not be able to conquer Segata, but he in turn has difficulties against the death of others, specifically club zombies.
And ultimately, while he successfully revived the Saturn, his skills were not enough to keep Sega on top forever.
Perhaps the reason he remains shadowed in anonymity is that he is biding his time. waiting for the right moment to step into the light and rescue Segata
Yep.
yet again.
God knows they need him now more than
Oh man.
Regardless, it's safe to say
Man, I remember that.
Segata's parting words.
Where
Not a
are
good
you,
time.
Or
Segata?
else.
Sanshiro!
Sanshiro!
All
Here
right,
comes one of the
let's
manliest fights in Death Battle history.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh!
Nice
Donkey
luck,
Kong.
Kevin.
Return to Delta Force right after these messages.
Yeah, I remember commercials.
Too fun.
Oh shit!
There he is.
This is not
Oh my god! No, the center!
PC remastered in any way. It's fine the way it is.
Oh!
Trading punches.
I do like first thing the Sanshiro.
The sheer power of his Mehtly pecs.
God.
You come back in here, I hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for that.
Nice. Nice.
Here we
Bring it
go.
to you like a damn baton.
Invasion USA.
Oh!
Oh, here it comes.
Oh!
Oh.
The mountain.
Oh!
Oh, he's gonna destroy Fuji. What the fuck?
2
He's
times.
fucking dead.
May exploded twice!
Does
Oh!
that mean Chuck Norris lives in Japan?
Yes.
Probably. Yes, why not?
Whoa.
Oh, there you
There's so many of them.
go. Oof.
Oh!
That reason packing this right from KOF is kind of fucking fantastic.
Yeah, Karate Man has nothing on second to Sanshiro.
Oh!
Split the earth.
Oh
And he
my
pushes
God.
the world down.
Oh, the Saturn ring.
No, not the ring!
Girl Lagan, eat your heart out, boy.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Oh, this is
Or
amazing.
the
Oh,
moon.
this is fucking
The sun.
great.
Oh!
He
Oh, that
arrived
Thor
riding
system
an
fucked.
asteroid.
And the
Oh, he
sun
destroyed
just
the
fucking
sun? What?
explodes.
He caused a supernova.
The deal with it glasses. The fucking deal with it glasses.
Oh, here it comes.
Beautiful.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh!
Oh!
Here we go!
And they're still fighting to
They're
this day.
still fighting.
That's a constellation I want to happen.
It's beautiful.
Hey, yo.
Shit, that was awesome. But who won?
I don't know.
Ah!
Our instruments just
This is the one time I will accept there being not a winner. Because at least, you know, I was...
It makes too much sense.
I'm waving my arms in the air like I'm fucking 12 years old again.
or both.
Because this is fucking great. This is just as good as the first time I saw it.
It's
Yeah.
so...
Just kind of.
fucking-
God, there's no way this episode will ever get old.
It will never
No.
get old. There's not even any disagreements on
This
this.
is the best
It is,
episode of all
Dude.
time.
this is easily up there as the best episode ever made by far. It's so much fun. The analysis is so much fun. The hosts are having a great
I
time.
hope-
The fight is amazing.
The fact
I had
that
a
it's totally
fucking
satirical
mile-wide
and it
grin
tells
plastered
it
to my
completely
face.
straight
Yeah.
is what really gets me. That's
Yes. My
Okay,
favorite-
let's move on.
Yes, let's
There's
move
no
on.
debate.
You know
No
what's
debate.
you have
Okay,
to wonder if
Please,
have to
no
wonder if
Bleach
either-
versus Naruto. Please,
you have
Oh
to
no
my
wonder
Bleach
God,
if
versus
either
Naruto.
please.
saw that
Let
episode.
freaking
No.
Iron Man fight Lex Luthor. I want to see
Lucy
it.
versus
Let's
Carnage.
see.
Oh no.
Oh! Oh! Let's
Oh! Oh my
Let's
God!
fucking go!
Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
Okay,
Let's
all
go!
right.
Let's go!
All right.
baby. Oh.
Let's
All right,
go.
Ben, I have a proposal for you.
No,
We've
we're
had
not
a
spinning it. No,
I'm
you're watching this, Seamus.
no,
Yes,
no,
you are. Come on,
no,
Seamus,
no,
give it a
no,
try.
no,
Seamus, come on.
no,
I know
Ben,
you
you have
hate
to
Dragon
hear
Ball
me. You
Heroes.
have to hear me out, because if you don't, I'm going to abstain from this voting panel
better
for
watch
this one
it.
episode. All right,
What?
you've got to hear me out, Ben, and you've got a panel
What?
of people, so they will show how petty you really are if you don't agree
Petty, what? Petty how? This is a great episode.
on my terms, sir. All right.
Okay, listen.
Just let him.
I'm
Just
listening.
hear him out.
Okay, we're
If-
here.
He's holding Mr. hostage.
If I watch this episode, you need to play the entire prologue chapter of Genshin Impact. Yep. My terms? He is not acknowledging
Wow.
my terms, so
No,
he is.
I will not. No, Seamus.
Ben,
no,
you're
no,
agreeing.
I
You're
hate-
agreeing.
no.
Yes, you'll do it. You'll do it. You'll
have
live
lost
stream it on
Ben.
this
I'm
channel.
sorry,
Ben.
sir.
Do
You've
it.
lost yourself a panelist.
Do
I
it.
will be back once this episode is done.
No, okay, you know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. But I'm never playing it again after. Fine.
That's
But I'm
fine.
never-
Welcome to the Mehtly crew, where we make Faustian bargains
you have
all the
yourself on
time.
recording, Ben. If
No,
you
I
do
agree,
not finish,
Seamus, no,
Watch
I will
the
play the prologue.
episode.
I will play it.
Ben.
I will play it. I will play it, but never again. I will only play the prologue.
Seamus,
but
are
what if
those
you
terms
enjoy? But what if you
acceptable?
enjoy it?
I will
Seamus,
never play it again.
Seamus, are those
I-
terms acceptable?
Considering it takes a decent, a little
Sure,
bit of time.
Ethan,
to
yes or
actually-
no, bro?
Considering
I
it
will-
Yeah, that's a
takes
yes.
considering
Yes,
it
yes,
takes a decent
okay,
amount of considering it takes a fair bit of time to finish the prologue chapter, and you'll know by that point if you like the game or not. I think that's a fair assertion there. If
All right.
Play it
he's
on
agreeing to that.
Wednesday. I'll play it
All
on
right.
Wednesday. That's my next day off. Wait, no, Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. I'll
All
play
right.
it. But, that's it. I'm not playing any more of that. All right?
Okay.
Deal? All right.
I think
All right.
I think
Okay.
unless you like it, then I will never. If you don't like it, then that's
See?
fine.
Oh,
If you
let's-
do
let's
like
put
it,
it-
then that's on you.
Okay, we need to start this. We're on this too.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
you guys ready? Let's do this. Oh, I love this episode though. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, it was really good.
Don't spoil the outcome.
Well,
Not everyone knows it.
Someone
Yeah, well-
wins, someone dies.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Silver the
Gizmo, you
The
can't
time-
spoil.
The
One
time
dog
traveler
death battle.
wins.
These two temporal warriors may be well known today.
Which one?
The Terminator
one who-
comes in and then wrecks their shit.
The one who bitches too much wins.
You do realize that's both of them, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's the joke. Okay, let's watch it. Dragon Ball Heroes is nuts, by the way. Can we talk about
Did
that?
y'all know? Did you guys know that Silver was originally supposed to be related to Shadow in some way, and then they kind of forgot
Yes.
about that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard
yeah,
about
black,
that.
white, yeah.
I'm kind of glad they retconned that idea.
Yeah, because the Sonic writers can't get enough of their fucking Dragon Ball parallels.
All
I
right.
like Silver, though.
I mean, all right.
He's
Ben has hyped this episode up for me for like the past week and a half, or like almost. I told
3
him
weeks.
it's been. I told him no, and that my only.
I was only hyped because they finally got to use
get
my
him
boy.
to those terms that are now recorded. So if he bows out, it's all on record. So it's on you, my man.
Yeah, I know.
So this better be fucking good, or I swear to God, Ben.
Watch the episode. Inspired a Yu-Gi-Oh card named Taylor. RGS, there's a sad story behind that. You want to explain it?
Yeah, sure. Right. So there was this kid called Tyler, and he was really keen on Dragon Ball and and Yu-Gi-Oh, and he was unfortunately suffering for cancer, I believe. And so Konami basically said, yeah, let's give you a card, and let's base you off Trunks because that's apparently your favorite character.
That's
You know-
sweet of Konami. Yeah, that is very sweet of Konami.
Therefore, he possesses all powers the original Trunks
See, even
Oh,
Konami has
all
a
the bullshit. Yes.
You know, I really wish there was a variation of Hikari no Willpower in the theme song.
I
other
will.
than this.
I want to say they never mentioned Super Saiyan Rage outside of this page, and that makes me happy. That
Okay,
makes me
this
so
looks
happy.
fucking dumb. Okay,
What-
tell me,
which
guys,
one?
this doesn't look dumb. This looks dumb.
Nah.
I think it's fine. I mean, the problem is that the hair isn't.
There is
really
no
made
such
for
thing
Super
as a
Saiyan
dumb.
God.
Okay, Demigra, like, they look cool. Trunks looks like he's fucking decided to, like, waft his hair up.
I mean, to
Actually,
be
that's
fair,
Hi,
Kimura.
Jocelyn.
Oh, our first appearance of Jocelyn tonight.
Yep.
And
Yep,
the official Death
Jocelyn.
Battle
She's the
episode,
host
yeah.
of Desk of Death Battle, but she's appeared on Death Battle a few times.
A couple times.
Another one of these scrolls poofs into existence. There's just one teensy little problem. There can only be so many scrolls. Once you hit the limit, surprise, you just triggered cosmic Armageddon. And that's not even counting all the lesser timelines branching off the main ones.
Oh, the parallel quest.
Anyway,
Dragon Ball Heroes is contradictory in that way. I'll explain that later.
Don't they explain that?
Oh, Seamus. Yeah, Seamus.
Like when Seamus tried to rewrite Dragon Ball Heroes, both the world and the game. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, you see what I mean about this being dumb?
Listen.
In the far-off future of the Xenoverse, the Dragon Ball Heroes arcade game essentially serves as another method of time travel.
It's the real world, god damn it!
It's technically the real world, but it exists in Dragon Ball in the far future. It's dumb. Yes, you are correct, Seamus. It's stupid.
Dragon
However,
Ball
they are
is
incorrect.
inherently stupid.
You see why I didn't want to watch this now?
Nah, I still think it's fun.
Dragon Ball
They are
Heroes is so
incorrect, so
strange.
I will say
I
they're
downloaded a bunch
incorrect.
of footage from it because I wanted to make a some custom OPs for a Dragon Ball Z Kai edit I was going to do, but never wound up getting around to. Oh, I used to have so much free time back in the day.
They mentioned GT.
Then we grew up.
That'll be important.
Yeah.
I
Also,
want
I gotta admit,
high
Great
grade
Saiyaman 3 is
Saiyaman.
one of the coolest designs. Oh,
Yes.
for Great
Yeah,
Saiyaman.
yeah, Great
No
Saiyaman.
kidding.
It's like a mix of Iron Man, the Great Saiyaman, but cool.
It is
And,
deserving of the
the
Great
great-
Saiyaman 3 like moniker, isn't it?
The
also
Great
reminds me
Iron
of
Saiyan.
Kamen Rider.
Yeah. That's because Gohan
What
was
the
really
fuck?
into Goku.
Yeah.
Boo! Boo! What the
Nice.
fuck is that
Why
monstrosity?
Okay,
And
I have
Why
a
is he behind a
question.
waifu?
Over Keyblade.
Why does Trunks Keyblade aid basically Ichigo's Bankai?
What the fuck is this
question.
bullshit?
Deadass.
You see why I don't care about this? Because they said it's the infinite supreme time sword of all eternity. Ooh!
It's
Seriously, they
stupid, but
ripped
I
off
love it.
Ichigo, the Dangai Ichigo's Bankai.
No.
In
They
Bleach?
ripped off Bleach and Soul Calibur and Kingdom Hearts with one single weapon.
Shut
which is
up!
just
Shut up!
impressive.
This is not
It's
canon.
true.
This is some 12-year-old fan fiction decided in a boardroom. I will not hear otherwise.
Hey,
You're right.
hey.
It's awesome.
Look, I never wrote anything this stupid when I was 12. I wrote about Sonic the Hedgehog being Neo in the Matrix, but I never wrote about anything this stupid.
Even
You
my
see
first-
what I mean, right? About this
Even-
being idiotic as sin.
Even my old fan fiction isn't this stupid.
There is not enough alcohol in the world I could drink right now to make this goddamn make sense.
I think I was-
fan fiction.
I think I was 13 when I wrote.
Dude, when I was 12, I made up a villain character that had that was basically
Wait,
Mr. Freeze.
so
but
we were
except not
we
ice.
were in Dragon Ball the whole time?
Yes,
What?
You were in Dragon Ball, guys.
Dude.
We're canon.
We was Saiyans.
That is the only cool thing about this, that we were in
Saiyans
canon
and
Dragon
shit.
Ball. Like
We
in
are canon,
Xenoverse.
guys.
Okay,
We
now
were
it's the
Saiyans.
Archie stuff.
Alright, okay,
Oh.
okay. Time for furries. Okay,
And,
let's get back into this.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Time for some
let's get
contenders
back-
bullshit.
so Seamus, if you had to guess based on what I said about, so I once wrote a crossover between Sonic the Hedgehog and the Matrix, and there was a third series involved in that. And those of you who know, don't tell him. What was that
Right.
third one? Do you think?
I want to say Bleach or Gundam.
Wrong on both counts.
Curious, Yu Yu Hakusho maybe? Curious, let me know.
Okay, think further to the west.
That's gonna be tough because I am like an otaku. So good.
Something
good
from
luck with
your
that.
neck of the woods.
Wait,
Superman,
so, like,
Batman,
Judge Dredd?
X-Men.
No, your neck of the woods.
I thought Judge Dredd was written by.
Oh yeah,
UK.
Judge
No,
Dredd. Okay, you're getting warmer.
I'm trying to pay attention to this at the same time because I've never seen this episode, granted, so I apologize.
Okay, no, that's.
I
fine.
made Ben. I wanted Ben to play Genshin Impact, so I want to pay attention to this episode. You know, I think
So-
it's only fair.
yeah, so your neck of the woods, something that's pretty popular from around there, that's gotten a bunch of movies.
Doctor Who?
Iron Man.
Bunch of movies. Doctor Who has had 3.
James Bond.
Yes!
Really?
What?
James Bond?
Yeah, so I wrote a crossover between Sonic, the Matrix, and James Bond, and it was
Well, that
fucking
sounds
weird.
fucking cool compared to the bullshit I just heard for Dragon Ball.
And I once wrote a crossover between Sonic the Hedgehog, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, Doctor Who, Mega Man, and I'm trying to think what else was involved.
Sonic EXE.
Oh yeah, Sonic.exe. And then I found out later on that the guy who created Sonic.exe ripped off my my explanation of how Sonic.exe
Are you
powers
serious?
work.
Really?
Yes, literally, that actually
Really?
fucking happened.
You have a place in Sonic EXE history.
Yes.
What
Yes,
the-
he does.
Wow.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, I know.
That is
That is insane. You have a part of internet history, and yet you
Yeah.
are uncredited. That's some
Yeah.
BS right there.
Meanwhile,
Oh my
Archie
God.
Sonic is happening.
Oh God, it's Ken Penders. Get away, Ken
Yeah.
Penders. I can tell
Oh,
based on
no.
the face.
Is similar in scope.
It's Spider Sonic.
What the fuck?
It's Spider Hog.
It gets better. It gets better when you realize who Sonic crossed over with officially.
With infinite timelines and
The Ninja Turtles?
No.
Oh, watch. You'll see.
No, watch.
Yeah.
He did.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Mega Man.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Sabrina. Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
That happened. That happened.
No timeline or dimension.
Cronus control. What the fuck is that?
Though, like,
His
that-
time travel
it's with the
ability.
time
That's
It's from the time gem from Sonic
Wait,
CD.
the time stone.
Archie's-
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
so sick.
Flippy causes a
From the,
rollback
like the
of
time stones, they actually use the time stones from Sonic CD.
Yeah, it
Alright.
effectively separated him from the timeline, so any
That
paradox
is
when he
sick. That's really cool, honestly.
I told you Archie Sonic was cool after
But
Ken
that's
Penders.
Archie Silver, granted.
So, a funny
the
thing
Eon
about
Flynn
the
version.
It was more straightforward.
Oh,
The
I
funny
remember
thing
this
about
issue.
that,
I love this issue so much.
It's so good.
This arc was fucking amazing because you have like the
Absolutely.
hedgehog. The hedgehog
Oh,
Havoc arc is great.
That
Enerjack. He
feel-
fought Enerjack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Really?
fought and defeated Enerjack.
I know how powerful Enerjack is.
Okay, Enerjack, this version beat Super Sonic without any effort off
And-
panel. And
Yeah, that's
Silver
bonkers.
beat him in his base form.
Enerjack made
That's
a recent
crazy.
appearance in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Mhm. Yep.
Hey, at least we know that Silver can teleport. You know?
They
like
actually
Sora.
show it.
Also, according to the Archie Sonic comic encyclopedia, Silver still experienced some version
Yeah,
of
the Archie comics have a
Ow!
much
That was a
much
time
more.
travel!
My eyes!
Yeah, the Archie comics have a much more solid interpretation of what the fuck was going on in Sonic 06 than anybody at Sega.
Yeah, I remember this feat.
And
I'm
Flint
sorry,
confirmed
guys.
It was his own speed.
I'm sorry, guys. I just had a bit of PTSD there.
You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't look. Don't look. Close your eyes.
You know,
I'm
funny thing
calm
about funny thing about Sonic being Spawn,
Is
he
it
met other characters
calculable?
that had to do.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Archie Sonic, like Silver Age Flash stupid speed.
Yes.
Golden Age. Golden Age.
I thought like Wally West is Silver Age.
Nope.
I don't know
It's
comic
Long
books,
Age.
okay? Shut up. I don't know my shit.
Screw you.
We're gonna teach you. We're gonna educate you on this.
We're gonna educate you on this subject here, boy.
I'm trying to figure out that the Twink Silver the Hedgehog is as powerful as Super Sonic. Alright? I'm trying to comprehend this.
But even in this brave new world, Silver was nothing short of a hero.
As long as this dorky hedgehog is
Oh, I love him.
I love the art they done for him, honestly.
So this guy not only time travels,
It's
but
no
the universe
use!
hops all over the place.
Take
Everyone
this.
quiet. Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. This is one of my favorite animations. It starts off a little rough, but
It's
it gets
time
so
for a
good.
fan fiction!
Isn't that what Death Battle is?
Yep.
Yeah, Death Battle is great.
All right, Ben, tell me this is impressive. I'm
I
about
love
to
it.
witness it.
No, hang on, watch.
Are they
That's the
playing in
voice
Hong
actor for
Kong?
Trunks.
You're under arrest for unsanctioned time travel. Seriously? This is what I do.
Oh, this is a good start. This is a good start.
Kaiser Neko making his return as Trunks.
And
Oh,
Bryce,
yeah.
and Bryce returning
Trunks,
as
you are in violation of animal cruelty, sir.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
You know, that should just be a tip-off to
Wait, the
Trunks
Big
that
Ben, what the
Silver
fuck is
is
going
not
on?
a threat.
I love this song.
It's so good. I love it.
Fuck you, Hedgehog.
Oh, here we go.
That's,
This is
that's
funny.
racist. Also, no use.
Like father, like son.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
It gets so good.
Oh, I love
The Chuck
that.
Norris thing was in the background. The Chuck Norris thing was in the background.
Yeah.
Crap baskets.
Oh, he used the move.
He's playing.
He's
Double
serious.
booster pack.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Guys, look. Background. Oolong's in the background. Oolong's
I
in the
love that.
background.
Oh, I saw Oolong back there.
Yes.
Wait,
We're
the
still
guys in
fighting.
GT? Wait, they're the guys in
GT,
GT.
Goku,
Oh,
and
that's
Pam.
such a cool thing. Oh. He reversed them back into himself? What the shit?
Yep.
Yeah, Silver can redirect energy.
It's time to go Kool-Aid mode!
He's been drinking the Kool-Aid.
Let's go.
Oh,
Film the
yeah!
Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, film the Kool-Aid.
Taste
Oh
the
yeah.
fruity flavor!
Oh yeah.
What the hell is he wielding? Even the... What? Ugh.
That's so
Just kill this
badass.
guy, please.
Get him.
Oh, I
Don't
love
just
this
kill this
effect.
guy. Yo! Let's do it!
Body slide, body
Let's fucking go!
Oh, wait! Oh! This is in Xenoverse! No way!
Oh.
Your future?
Come on, Silva, kill him!
Bitch, you
Kill him!
have no future.
Kill this fan fiction reject! Come on!
Dodge, ho!
Now, you guys completely missed my Kill Bill reference.
Don't care.
Oh, fucking A.
Silver fucking wins!
Flawless
my
victory.
boy.
I'm so
My fucking boy!
my boy.
Fucking Silver!
Listen to what they have to say.
Everything he needed to put the half Saiyan 6 feet under.
Thank God! Put that fanfiction bastard in his place.
Pretty well versed in it. Either way, Silver's psychokinesis could disrupt tech like the hero switch and the time travel armband, leaving Trunks without his gadgets and primary method of hopping through time.
Let's be frank. In base form, Silver never stood a chance at matching Trunks with
Not Frank.
power. Even in his super form, it's questionable whether or not Super Silver had the physical ability to match Super Saiyan Trunks. In short, it's practically impossible to lock down exact numbers and limits for the power levels.
So Trunks could have probably taken a win if he found an opening, but Silver's psychic powers have worked around similar disadvantages before. Interjack was way stronger than him, could match the power of Supersonic, and conquered all of Mobius. But Silver could consistently Uno reverse card his attacks back at him, and he wasn't even super at that time.
Trunks was obviously much faster than Goku's trip to hell. He could easily be sextillions
Very
and
true.
sextillions of times
Very
faster
true.
than light, maybe even more.
As stupid as that is.
Nature of Dragon Ball powers, his speed must have
Oh my God, my character could move like 16 times faster than Super Saiyan God Goku.
But Archie's super forms have consistently shown and incalculable speed. Sure, Goku broke through Hit's time skip, but that actually has nothing to do with speed.
As explained by Whis, the effectiveness of time
There it is.
manipulation in the world of Dragon Ball depends on the difference in power level.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that from the anime. Yeah.
I'm so glad they mentioned this.
On Mira and failed due to Mira's energy being stronger.
Yes, exactly.
Goku has also mentioned how increasing his energy affects space.
As good as the artwork is in this manga, it's still the content is fucking stupid.
It is. I love it.
Archie super forms just have to break time itself.
Chronos control.
An exact number on Trunks' maximum level of power. The strongest beings in his continuity can affect his entire multiverse, which has infinite timelines plus the crack of time outside. In contrast, chaos magic wielded by a super form like Supersonic can rewrite the infinite timelines in Archie Sonic's multiverse.
Yep. What?
Extra dimensional
Yep.
realms outside, like the Chaos Force. Pocket
What?
James Hunt has come in to say that.
In other
Wait,
words,
even Mega Man's?
Yep.
What?
The scope of Dragon Ball's cosmic scale simply does not compare.
Plus,
What the shit?
Silver spent many years being trained how to use chaos.
Archie. And by the way, this actually officially ended Trunks' winning streak in versus battles.
So
Yeah,
that means
because-
Mega Man can get the shit out of any Dragon Ball character.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
If he had the Chaos Emeralds, otherwise,
Yes.
this sucks.
However,
Your Bankai is stupid, Trunks.
Super Mega Man is fucking great.
Even the extra dimensional chaos force from whence it came. It's likely Silver's super form could resist the key sword, at least for a time. Ultimately, while there are many versions of this battle where Trunks can win, Silver's superior abilities close out.
That's right. He deserved the fucking win.
To make things brief,
Absolutely.
And by the way, guys, in case you're wondering what the Kill Bill
Winner
reference
is
was,
Silver the goddamn Hedgehog.
in case you're
Okay.
wondering what the Kill Bill reference I made was, when Trump said it's the end of the future, I was like, bitch, you have no future.
Okay, so it's time.
It's time for a tip battle!
Okay, out of all the options that could have been picked, I wanted this one to show up the least for the reasons I specified earlier. And the fact it showed up with me in the panel feels like goddamn fate. Let's be frank here. And I'm kind of pissed. And I'm kind of pissed about that, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, Seamus. I prayed to God before we streamed that we would get this.
So I guess you got to stop being a religious man then. If it actually worked, I'm sorry, Ben. You got.
The power of Jesus Christ worked.
Hold up.
The power of Christ compels you to watch this internet show.
Put that
Seamus,
episode
what's your
in
opinion on
between-
this? I need to know. What do you think of this episode?
Because I've been abstaining it for like the past 2 weeks. Okay.
Shut up.
The analysis for Trunks made me wince harder than I have in ages. And keep in mind, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball, but I pretend Heroes doesn't exist. And this is the reason why I pretend that Heroes doesn't freaking exist. All right. So Silver deserved the win. Silver absolutely nailed it. The music was fantastic. The voice work was really good. The comedy was really good. The fact when some of the lines and everything in there were spot on, with Trunks calling Silver a ripoff. Oh, mwah, chef's kiss. That is perfect to his Silver's origins. It's so good. And the callbacks to Heroes is like card game aspects. The fact that it referenced
Has its
GT.
more expensive copy.
You know, it referenced GT, and it built the hype up tremendously. I already had some bias for Silver because I did not want Trunks to win, in fairness.
Yep.
So I feel as if it needs to be put in, for the sake of production value, hypeness, and everything. It hurts to say this, but it needs to be in the top tier. I'm sorry, it does. There's no bias involved, even though I don't want it to be because I abstained from watching this for so long. I'm sorry, it does deserve to be in the top. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna put it right below Trunks' daddy versus Mr. Lord of Thunder.
I want to give my own opinion.
By the way, when I say top, I mean top tier, not the best episode of all time. Let's just get that one thing straight.
Yeah. I do want to give my own opinion. When Trunks versus Silver, like before this episode, was my least favorite matchup because not because it's a predictable matchup, like the connections make sense, but it is so one-sided that it's not even funny. It is one of the most one-sided matchups in terms of their game and canon counterparts that you can pick. And when they're teasing it this season, I'm like, oh god, they're gonna go with the game version. It's gotta be this one-sided bullshit. But then they revealed Dragon Ball Heroes versus Archie, and I got the biggest goddamn smile on my face because I love Heroes for how stupid it is, and I have a genuine love for Archie because I actually did grow up on the comic. So
yeah, me too.
I was hyped on this episode. So when I watched it, I was wondering if it lived up. It totally did. Like Trunks' analysis was perfect for me because it explained how bullshit Heroes is. Because Heroes, Seamus is right. It is retarded. It is so stupid. It's nonsense. But I love it for that. And with Archie, they handled it. They handled what?
But as Heroes being stupid is supposed to be the point. It's basically just supposed to be service for the sake of
There's
fan
a
service.
suspension of disbelief, and then there's a thing. Then there's the Dragon Ball Heroes. All right.
Yes. And then
Anyway.
there's Archie. Like they covered his story arc. They covered what he was doing, how powerful he is, and then the animation. As you all said, it's phenomenal. The animation's just mwah. The voice acting, mwah. Just everything. The performance. They made it's no use. Spine chilling. It's no use. Oh my god.
Anyway, Gizmo, your thoughts?
Beautiful. And before I will say, I was so happy Silver won. I actually had tears of joy because I wanted my boy to win and end Trunks' streak. Because every versus show he was on before this episode, he had won. Every single one. And I prayed to God that he would win. And oh my God, I was so happy when he did.
So what's
Silver?
Who's left to give their rankings?
Gizmo and RGS.
Honestly, I was actually hoping for Trunks to win, all because I didn't know shit about Silver, and I thought that they were gonna pick the game one, and I was just as surprised as he was when they said, "Oh, we're gonna use Archie Sonic." But honestly, I was actually more surprised that they actually picked Dragon Ball Heroes Trunks because Dragon Ball characters are already OP as all hell. The fact that they're actually going to go for like side stories, side games, and stuff like that for DBZ was something else entirely for me. That didn't mean that I hated it for any reason or disliked it. It actually made me love it more because they decided to go for the hokey, for like the obscure, to add more information for both characters. And I really laughed when they brought up how Sonic crossed over with Mega Man, Sabrina, and especially Spawn, which, by the way, was not the only character he crossed over with at that moment. It was all in one comic. He crossed over with not only Spawn but Savage Dragon, Shadowhawk, and he didn't meet them, but he also met Mulder and Scully
But guys, we're forgetting about the lost ones. Ken Pender's masterpiece.
We're forgetting that too. No,
we're forgetting that.
Fuck you that.
but all honesty, like the action, like the writing, the animation, the analysis, everything was good. I mean, sure, there may have been one or two things that bothered me, like the fact that they had to mention Sonic 06's little kiss. Yeah, like I needed to remember that shit. But five good things outweigh one bad thing, and this definitely outweighed that bad thing.
Yeah.
It belongs
March 17th, 2021. Ken Penders says, I had to put my project The Lost Ones on the back burner.
I'll put it up on the time for a death battle. And if anything, I would have to put it right,
10 years, yeah.
right in between Thor versus Vegeta and Untitled versus.
We need more positive Asian role models now more than ever.
Alan, what did you say, Gizmo?
Actually didn't even know what he was talking about. If anything, I'd put it right at the top, and it's time for a death battle, but right in between the two princes and the two wolves.
Okay. RGS's turn. What did you say, RGS?
Right, so everyone is fallacious and telling everyone that, oh yeah, it's one of the best episodes. And yeah, I agree, but there are issues that I think you are neglecting. So unfortunately, I am going to have to be that negative Nancy.
Hey, you will not believe the headache I am repressing by giving this episode praise right now. I'm almost at the point of getting a fucking migraine. All right, okay.
Well,
Relax,
you'll be glad,
Seamus.
Seamus, that I am the voice of negativity this time.
Linkara did a
Right.
review of The Lost Ones last
Alex,
month.
quiet. Let RGS talk. Let's hear him out.
Right. So the start of the animation, yeah, it was pretty cool, but it did have a bit of a pacing issue. I would have maybe preferred more of a set beginning rather than just them mid fight.
That's fair.
Um,
It was a bit
and-
janky at the beginning with the sword swipes.
yeah, and while I'm okay with the result itself, there is a bit of controversy that this episode created.
Oh yeah, Ian Flynn.
Ian Flynn himself came on, I think, a podcast that was made by Death Battle, or he made a
It was,
tweet.
oh yeah.
Who came on to Death Battle?
The writer of the Sonic comics back after Ken Penders left, Ian Flynn.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
he said that they essentially had to stack the deck against Trunks, and if Silver didn't have super form, then Trunks would absolutely win. Or it was something like
That's not
Silver shouldn't have had the super form.
Yeah, basically what Ian Flynn said is that he shouldn't have had the super form and that Trunks would have won. But Death Battle said the latter. They said that Trunks would beat Silver without the super form. I don't agree with him on him not having the emeralds though, because by the rules of Death Battle, he absolutely should. Same with the Chronos control. But I see where he's coming from as a writer.
I thought you were going to say
Like,
that
he wrote these things. Keep in mind, like these added
Yeah.
parts, so he knows this better than anyone because he's the one who wrote
I
this
mean,
and knows Silver's limitations in this case.
The thing to consider is that he's looking at this from a writer's perspective, not a versus fight perspective. I think that's important to mention here.
But that's also the thing though. If they're willing to say, yeah, if he didn't have the Chaos Emeralds in the stack and the deck was stacked against him, Trunks would have won. And I would
Yes.
also like to argue that Trunks would also have won if he had more powerful cards.
Maybe Silver can disrupt technology in the Archie comics, so he could disrupt the cards. But
Yeah, but
if he had like the most powerful cards, he could win. But again, you have to consider what cards he might have in canon, and I don't think he's ever had really good cards to begin with in canon.
To me, it was like a tongue-in-cheek reference to GT when Trunks was that age, like in GT canon. And
I
also
thought
let's
it was
be
a
honest,
reference to
I've gotten into card games before. The pull rates on card games in like large boxes of 24 packs. There's like 6 to 7 packs with like super rare cards, and this is from Bandai Namco because I played a Digimon card game like a while back. From the same company that produced the Dragon Ball Heroes game. So their pull rates are not as good as you may expect them to be. So the fact that he could have only gotten GT characters, that's somewhat believable.
Yeah, and that's also a reference to one of Kaiser's streams where he gets a whole bunch of GT cards and Dokkan.
It's a great inside joke too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I am saying that because it is a booster pack that we see Trunks ripping out, there is a possibility that he could have gotten better cards.
Like in a 1 in 14 chance maybe because like you get 24 packs and there's only like 7 potential to have a super rare in that set. So that's a very small chance.
It's a very small chance. Like he could pile a rare card, but like the chance of it is very minimal.
So in every other instance, Trunks like Silver would have been just off the stakes of odds. He'd have more favor just in that sense.
I'm aware. I'm saying that for the sake of contention and for the sake of trying to.
I think we all agree where it's ranking. Let's move on.
I mean, I will add on to a tiny bit of negativity just to add 2 nitpicks. So just to show I'm not too biased on the episode. The first one is that they don't really dig into how powerful Enderjack was when Silver was fighting him, because this motherfucker was described in Archie comics at the time to be the most powerful Archie villain in existence. More powerful than Moogle, who was going to destroy the entire...
most powerful villain was Ken Penders, because he had full control of the story.
Ooh, that's a good point, though. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. But let's say second strongest. So he was
Okay,
more
second
powerful than. What? Oh, no, well, so Moogle was going to destroy the entire Archie Sonic multiverse,
Moogle.
and Enderjack was more powerful. Yes, Ken Penders is more powerful technically, but you get the point. And the second nitpick I have
Ken
is
Penders
Trunks
is only more powerful when he's able to use his superpower of destroying documents.
Ken
Okay,
Penders
my
versus
second-
modern day Frank Miller. Duel 1. Let's rock.
My second nitpick is Trunks' speed, because technically, like if you really want to go there, his speed is also incalculable because he does fight beings who exist outside of time, where there's no time at all, similar to what Silver has done. It doesn't really change the result, but they should have mentioned that for the sake of clarity. But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's one of those
Can I also
things
add
where
one
they
little
skipped
nitpick? I
over
can't.
things. It's what you call kind of a nitpick-ish because
yeah.
it's something they should have dealt with, but it doesn't really affect the overall
Yeah,
quality of
it's
it.
like a perfect example of that is Android 18's episode where they technically got her speed wrong and she didn't have absorbing powers, but it didn't change the result. Like the speed that they got wrong, technically the speed they got were supposed to get. I mean, was supposed to be much faster, but her low ball speeds they accidentally used was still much faster than Captain Marvel. So it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter. Same for her absorption ability she doesn't have. But like yeah, those are my only two nitpicks. I genuinely love this episode. As someone who loves Heroes and Archie, I do love it. I do understand RGS's negatives. They are valid, absolutely. But I still genuinely love this episode. The question is, where do we put this?
Okay.
Also,
how
one
much?
more,
Did,
one
how,
more
okay.
negative.
The real question is, how much did it piss off the Dragon Ball fandom?
A lot.
Look, Ben and I, big parts of the Dragon Ball fandom, we fucking loved it.
Oh, me,
Yeah.
myself included. I love
Here's the
Dragon
funny
Ball,
thing.
but I fucking
I can answer
despise
this.
Dragon Ball Heroes.
Dragon Ball fans
And-
don't know how to read.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can
someone who is
confirm that.
hang
I
on,
need glasses.
let me answer Alex's question. They were pissed, extremely so, very upset, very
I
salty.
didn't ask that question.
Oh,
I was the one. I was the one who asked that question.
oh, your answer.
Anyway,
Okay,
can we
yeah, they were
spin the
very
wheel
mad.
one more time?
We need to decide where it goes on here. So
Yeah,
I think,
RGS, what do you-
I think below Thor and Vegeta is a good spot. Honestly,
Yeah, below Thor and Vegeta.
I think I agree with that. I love this episode, but I do think Vegeta vs. 4 was more hype. Honestly, everyone's in agreement.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold
all
on.
right, make sure.
One more negative.
Right.
I want to put on the grave.
Okay, so I think we should do just one more episode because it is getting late.
Oh my god, it's almost 5 a.m. at night. Let's go! Late night with
let's
RGS and like
go!
Seamus. Let's go!
Please
What do
no
we gotta
bleach
get?
for
What do we gotta get?
Naruto.
What do we
Please no
gotta
bleach
get? What do we
for
gotta get?
Naruto. Please no bleach for Naruto. Please no bleach for Naruto.
No.
John, we got your favorite episode!
Batman. Okay,
well, I already know where this is going.
Wow, we had
Why
absolute
couldn't
gold.
why
and
couldn't
we're
it have been
ending
Batman
with
versus
absolute
Spider-Man? At
shit.
least that one was fun.
This is the perfect way to end this.
Okay,
John absolutely loves this episode, guys. You have no idea.
I love it. This is great. This is the
Per my
best episode
rules,
ever made.
I can't remember who won, so therefore it's a bad episode. But then again, I've been proven that wrong with Shazam and Captain Marvel. So I guess
I'll give you a hint
so it didn't
as
happen.
to who wins.
Okay, I guess not. All right. So this is a bad episode by my standards. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay.
All right.
In the name of justice, and sometimes vengeance. Batman, the Dark Knight. And
This was a
Captain
filler
America,
episode,
the
by the
Civil
way.
War.
Ben Singer and Chad had fully admitted this. They made it to fill in a slot in their schedule because they had already gotten Batman's research done. So
Really obvious.
it's very obvious.
There's a live action battle between Batman and Captain America that's way better than this.
Superpowered
the Sun
beat
did that, didn't they?
Yes.
Superpowered beatdown. That's a good show.
Fucking course they did, because Superpower Beatdown, they don't do a whole lot of research, but they go
They don't
deep
know.
into the fight choreography.
Oh, it's
And
Batman
for
'89.
For guys like Batman and Captain America, that's highly necessary. These guys didn't do either of that.
I mean, it's the research here is okay, but it's not particularly great.
No, there are critical research failures throughout as well.
Yeah, you can point those out because I'm not as big as an expert as you are. So
This
you have fun with
episode,
that, does.
I already know where this episode's going on my list.
Oh, why are you showing Batman and Robin? Why do you make me want to kill myself?
By the League of Assassins, Batman's greatest weapon is fear.
All it takes is a glimpse of that pointy-eared shadow and criminals start shaking in their boots. He can disappear and reappear in an instant thanks to his mastery of stealth and the high-tech gadgets.
Okay, Alex, how did you feel about that exchange I had for Homecoming Part 1?
It's pretty good. I think I already... Did I already message you about it, or...?
No, you didn't.
Okay. God damn it, what the hell is my throat doing?
Basically, I added a bit...
It's spasming from all the
All right, I'm back. This is like what, the 17th time the Death Battle has explained Batman's moveset, right?
Yes.
Second time?
Pretty much. It's about 4 times so far.
Movie. I love this one. That's a great movie.
It's so good.
And the fact that it hasn't actually showed up in Batman's favor this whole time is tragic.
Yeah.
Also, they gave him the shock ones from
That is a great film.
Explosive
So
shell.
You can't just get rid of them.
God rest Adam West. I just want to say God rest the man. I miss him.
Yeah, we all do.
He was going to be in DCW's Infinite Crisis event as one of the main Batmen. And
That Mook is a smart one.
Yeah. Though apparently Ben Affleck is going to play Adam West.
Hey, don't go. Maybe don't go in there, dude. That's you don't want to know what's in there.
The boss is
That's from Mystery of the Batwoman.
Yeah.
I was missing the Batwoman. Interesting.
I actually have it too.
Cassandra Cain, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
They actually have a good
I
version
have
of
that
Cassandra Cain in the DC.
dog proof.
Batman's cowl is an array of high-tech gear commonly used for listening to police scanners and communicating with Alice.
Can we just list one of the feats of Batman
Michael
being...
Keaton was hardcore with this.
Okay, Seamus. Between Okiura and Obito, who do you think would win?
Okay, in fairness, I don't know Ukiura's skill set. All I know is he can transform twice.
I actually listed Okiura's stuff as well as including his wiki page on Bleach Wiki.
So I mean, I want to wait until I actually get to the Huikamunda arc or the before I can see his power set. So I can't.
Yeah, you gotta get through the Rancor saga.
In fairness, I don't like the final saga of Naruto because the reveal was too obvious. It went on for far too long. They kept stacking power ups like mad. So I've got a bit of bias, a little bit against like Obito. I'm on a bit of bias against Obito because, yeah, no, it came out of left field, but we all knew it was coming, and then so I got a bit of bias against Obito because it was so bloody obvious, and it was no. A lot of his power came from
at the very least.
Really, I don't remember the names anymore because it's been fucking years since I bothered with Naruto.
I'll use the Japanese names, the Jinchuriki. Not just to confuse you more.
Actually, the dub uses Jinchuriki as well.
Madara did, yes.
Hey, Seamus, fuck you, it's American Hero guy.
Real American hero, he's not G.I. Joe.
Was once mutated to Spider King. Okay, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember that, Spider Island.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alex, can you confirm this?
What?
Was once mutated to the Spider King?
Yes.
Sadly, yes.
What the fuck, Marvel Comics?
Well, the Punisher...
Kane was able to take him out. Remember Kane? Of course you don't. It was in the Clone
Cap
Saga.
became a werewolf.
Oh, God.
Remember when he fought the symbols of drugs?
They wonder why. Yeah, I remember that. They wonder why my manga is selling comics.
Yeah, it's one of these. It's these reasons why.
Yep.
He got to do us a power raid for the 1940s. No wonder he's jacked.
And by the way, Seamus, for the last arc of Bleach, it's not as lengthy as the Arrancar saga, thankfully, and at least the villain that's established is from his first scene is the villain throughout the series.
Okay.
And plus, the villain was set up as early as the substitute Soul Reaper arc.
Really?
Yeah, as early as when they explained what happened to the Quincy's.
Look at all this.
Oh yeah, because I do remember that backstory. Yes, that was a pivotal thing they brought up.
Yeah, and it's going to be a pivotal thing in the last arc.
I'm sorry that we're derailing this by talking about.
This is a filler episode. We can derail this.
Kevin and I can relate
about this episode.
Kevin and I can relate to this. I'm trying to get back into Bleach, and he's like a Bleach expert, so you know.
I need to complain about this episode, guys.
All right, go ahead.
As the
Captain America, powered by Gatorade.
As the self-proclaimed #1 Captain America fanboy, I need to complain about this.
Complain, do so, please.
But okay, so look at all of the things they're about to set up. All of the things that they're doing here.
I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man was not apparently a good show.
Everything
So,
Captain America does in the little lead-up to the battle. Think about all this. Don't think about this too hard. This isn't important, but seriously, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about all the things that Cap's doing. Think about all the things that he's survived throughout his career.
Think about that giant disc that he carries around with him that's nigh
America or England, if you want to be specific.
Think about how.
Think about the fact that he's literally stronger than Batman.
Think about the fact that he perceives reality faster than even the best of normal humans could, you know?
He perceives reality about as fast as Deathstroke.
Yeah.
And Deathstroke
which would have been a far better matchup.
I'd say he perceives reality faster than
No. What would have been a better matchup is Captain America versus Fuhrer Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay,
but you see that's too obscure for Death Battle's audience.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Full Metal Alchemist is one of the most popular shonen mangas of all time.
I need to mention this. So you see Deathstroke can see faster than like Captain America.
So
but Batman is beating Deathstroke.
Actually, Deathstroke's beaten Batman quite a few times before.
And
That's
Captain
true
America,
too.
Yeah, Captain America is survived a lot of shit in his life.
Mm-hmm.
I love that bit from Peggy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be fair though, because Batman being with the Justice League has also just been through a lot of shit.
You know, Infinity War was not out by this point in time.
Yeah.
But he fought Thor to a standstill.
Oh, and let's also not forget Batroc the Leaper.
Hang on, he's beating up the Hulk. I want.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair for him. He kicked the Hulk in the dick. That's not really American, is it? Captain America.
Again,
Captain America is a pragmatic.
That's a good point. Like even with Superman, Batman, like Batman always needs to cheat to beat Superman. Captain America can just fight him.
Yep.
Also, the reduced.
Yeah, and like we said, Captain America is a pragmatic. So, when push comes to shove, he'll do what he needs to do.
Why is his shield on the right arm?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he does it. He throws it with his right arm, but he keeps it on his left.
But I mean, I'm talking about the drug messaging. Like he was powered by them.
He's a hypocrite. That means the true American hero.
Captain Steroids, the real American hero.
And this is why we shouldn't have our heroes that have gotten powers from drug.
The 90s America, yes.
Fuck this movie.
I have that film on Blu-ray. I got it from Goodwill.
There we go. That was a good Captain America movie.
Yep.
It's shit, but I
It's time for a death battle!
Alright, let's see if the
There we
It's time
go.
for Alex to shoot himself in the head.
Alright, rant away.
Let's watch it and then let Alex rant
here.
at the end.
MVC2 sprite. Batman's here. I don't know where this sprite's from.
It's custom made from a game called Marvel vs. DC, a fan game.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
It's good shit though.
Yeah, somehow through the shield, somehow managed to
Tank
the
hit.
shield hit. That's not
And tank-
possible.
Why
That's
are they using the
definitely
recycled
possible.
sound effects from Attack on
This
Titan?
does this.
Yeah,
Why
good
would they be
question.
fighting the back alley as well?
No reason.
That's a good
That should
point.
have
I
employed
mean, to be
Batman's
honest,
ribs.
Batman's already has beef with Spider-Man and died from that.
Yep.
So he came back
the
from
electric
death and now
gloves
he's
don't
fighting
matter.
like America's hero. He was a World War II vet.
Captain
Why are you fighting
America's-
this man, Batman?
Captain America is too smart to be fooled by those fucking things. He's not just some brawler.
Idiot.
Or he has
Idiot.
a fucking advanced degree in geometry, for fuck's sake. He's a maths whiz and an artist.
Oh, he put the
he
gel
has a
explosion
photographic
on him. Yeah,
memory.
like in the Arkham games. Yeah.
Yeah, and Captain America would not just stand there while he waits for the shield to blow up.
This is stupid.
Batman would not be able to get the shield.
Yeah, I
like
know.
that.
With his heightened senses,
And-
no, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh, these sound
And by
effects
the
make no
way-
sense.
Wait,
Sound
what?
effects are off.
The
Wait.
neck snap. That's
how it ends.
look
Yep.
at his
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
neck.
why?
Look at
Why?
those
That's
neck
how
muscles.
it ends. Are you fucking kidding me?
Look at those neck muscles. I don't buy that for a second. I think Steve would reach
What
up
the
and rip
fuck?
the fucking
I don't buy
cable
that either.
and
What
keep
the
fighting.
hell?
I could survive the fall out of an airplane.
Oof.
Good on it.
That
Yeah,
like
he
that
could,
was like
and in
one
fact
of the shortest
did.
death calls I've ever seen. And
I've
I've seen Gooba versus Koopa, and even that was longer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
Steve-
worse than I actually remember.
Steve dove out of that fucking aircraft and landed in the fucking ocean.
In retrospect, the
Yes,
result
yes, it
doesn't make
does. It would
sense
mean that
because-
he wouldn't be in that position to begin with, guys.
No. Let me make a point. It doesn't even make sense because Batman versus Superman, he has to cheat to beat Superman. Captain America can fight Thor and the Hulk to standstills. That doesn't it doesn't make sense. Like Batman would need to have prep time to be Captain America, but even he's admitted in the official crossover that he probably can't even do so. So it's like,
Just couldn't hang in there.
Captain
The
America
winner
came out of the ice
is
in
Michael
the fucking
Keaton.
60s. Captain America came out of the ice in the 60s, and he has had 60
Yeah.
years, 60 years of training, 60 years of training to
yeah.
in every
Major league
imaginable
bullshit.
fighting stance.
That is
style.
some major
I don't
league
think it's-
bullshit.
I don't think it's up for debate. Absolute
No?
failure.
No, it's the lowest of the low.
The
The
fact
lowest-
that
the
it is
This is the worst
incorrect.
thing ever.
It took far less time than it probably should have for a fight of this caliber to take, and it felt really anticlimactic. And I mean, there was no voice acting practically either. And there was like the music was like there, and like the
This is
effects were
lame.
okay.
This was
So
fucking
really,
lame.
The
No.
analysis took longer than the fucking battle did.
exactly. Yes, exactly.
The fight itself was just filler.
Now,
like
I
it
can
just
believe
uh,
that Batman could eventually beat Cap if he
Mhm.
like studied him and trained and did all this stuff. But it took Batman
Yeah.
2 years of prep time to come close to beating Superman in BVS. It
Yep.
took him like it took him like literally having to cheat with like lead smoke and kryptonite grenades and all kinds of things to
And-
come even close, and Superman still powered through a lot of it.
Yep,
Arguably, the only reason Batman came close to winning that fight was because Clark was being nice. He was trying to talk sense into him. And then Batman beats Captain America, who beat Thor in a fight,
Yeah.
and Thor beat
The Hulk.
Vegeta, and Vegeta's definitely more powerful than Batman.
I think it's a bit absurd to compare him to Thor's full strength, but the fact that he's able to get good hits in on Thor and the Hulk, characters that can keep up with the strongest in their worlds, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. And
I would also like to say that some of the feats they used for Captain America were a bit weird, as he has done those things. But the issue with the Hulk one that they showed was that it was Ultimate Marvel and not like
Whoa,
actual.
was it Ultimate
they-
Marvel?
this is,
Really?
to be fair, they did
created
use
composites.
they did use the 616 version of him fighting the Hulk as well, very briefly. but it is
Yeah,
there.
but her kicking Hulk in the nuts is Ultimate Marvel because there's no
Yeah,
ring.
that one is
Yeah,
Ultimate
they
Marvel.
always go for the
Oh,
amalgam
do not get me
characters.
started on the Ultimates. Oh, that is a
Oh, no,
real
like
kettle
with
fish.
We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night if we talk about that.
Yeah.
Honestly. So yeah, we end of 3.5. Oh, that was we had like flawless episode after flawless episode, and then complete shit.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I'm gonna
can you?
say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Ugh.
preface this by saying I don't necessarily disagree with the result. I disagree with how they got there.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I feel like in a raw fight, the two of them just like come across each other in an alley like that. Cap takes it no fucking hands down. No question whatsoever.
Yeah.
Cap's actually been in street fights, whereas Batman, he still has like a regimented fighting style.
Gizmo, what do you think? You haven't really given your opinion. You there, Gizmo?
Gizmo?
Gizmo's fucking dead.
Wah, 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 wah.
He's dead.
Launch,
Oh, the episode
launch
killed
pad to Gizmo Duck. Are you there?
I think it killed him. I think it killed him, guys. I think the episode killed him. Oh my god. Godspeed, Gizmo. You will be missed.
Godspeed.
You will be missed.
Gizmo Duck. Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, you magnificent bastard.
All right. Well, that's the end of volume 3.5. We hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully no audio got muted this time.
Oh no, it didn't. I had my. I was able to keep my eye on the levels all
You
throughout.
heard that, Ben. Your confession to our bargain is right there in clear audio.
It is.
I will not forget that.
Yep, it'll be uploaded next week for sure. We just need to edit the episode 3 first, but
Indeed,
that's something to talk. All right, so there's something I want to talk about after we end the recording, but let's end it first. So thank you all for watching. This is probably our best episode so far. I feel like.
Yeah.
For sure. Easily.
Considering we had 3 top tier episodes in the session, or 0.5 of this, yeah, no, it does seem like it's one of the better ones. Or actually, no, 4. Sorry, I forgot 4 of them. Yeah, I would imagine this is one of the better ones. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right, well, that's the episode. See you guys next week. Woo!
Weekend.
Bye. Next week, but hopefully see you soon.
Woo!
Bye.